Welcome back to Romance the Woe. This is your girl Charley. Today we're going to discuss Titus, Nightfall Days, Book 2 by Pepper North and Robin North. Hit it!
Grab yourself a book, turn the lights down low. It's time, everybody, for Romancing the Woe.
So this is Titus, Nightfall Daddies, Book 2 by Pepper North and Robin North. Now this is an age play dominant daddy romance set with vampires. So the concept is these vampires, they built this nightclub in order to find their fated mates. So this is Titus' book. Now book 1 is Marcus, which I highly recommend. This is Titus. He's like the bartender. He's really funny, he's flirtatious, he's very protective. He's just the great guy, you know. So soon as Alicia walks in the door of the club, he knows this is his fated mate. Now all the vampires are into age play. Now this is age play light for those of you who are not quite sure about the genre, but I highly recommend you read this regardless, because again, it's age play light. So, and of course, you know, age play, you go with the caretaker, dominant daddy, with this little girl, and Alicia doesn't want to actually be at the nightclub. Her brother Enzo is this mob boss, and Enzo is determined to bring down the nightclub because it's taking away all of his revenue, and the vampires actually protect the neighborhood, they protect all the people in it. The vampires are very protective of their territory. So Enzo has sent Alicia. Now Alicia is just an innocent sister. She's basically been forced to do Enzo's bidding. She's very sweet and innocent, and her mother doesn't protect her. Her father's dead now. Her other siblings don't care about her. She's just there. So Lisa goes in and she immediately meets Titus. And Titus knows, like I said, that this is his fated mate. He's lived his whole life waiting for that special someone, that special little girl to come in, which is Alicia. And as soon as she comes in, she meets him, and there's like this tether almost that snaps into place once they meet their fated mate. And they're tied together, and they can telepathically talk to each other, and there's all these special little things. They can feel each other's emotions, and she's drawn to him. Now I love that this is almost like an instant romance situation where there's no games, there's no cheating, there's no breakups and waiting around. They get right to the story, which Pepper North is great about doing this. And like I said, it's an age-play romance, so he's kind of like the daddy dominant. But now, don't get me wrong. Now, I think some people hear that word and they think, okay, he's controlling. He's not. He's protective. He wants to make sure she's safe, first of all. That she's healthy. She's eating her meals. She's sleeping. She's happy. Her happiness is number one. His whole world revolves around Alicia. Now, immediately, because she's now with Titus, all the other vampires kind of take her in. Now she's family, and she's never had this. This is a very sweet romance in a lot of ways with them, but then you had the dark part with Enzo. Now, dark light, so don't get worried. There's some violence, there's some danger, but you have to have that in these kind of books. So if this sounds like a book for you, I highly recommend it. Like I said, there is danger in the book, but it's wrapped up very well, and it kind of leads you to the next book, which I like when they connect the books. So if Titus, Nightfall Days, Book 2 by Pepper North and Rob North sounds like the book for you, get it today. Hit that like button and subscribe button if you liked today's episode. Till next time, this is Romancing the Woe.